What is poppin' in my chop of my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing you another VGC team video. And in this one, I don't know what I'm going to call this series yet. I'm thinking either like Subscriber's Choice, Subscriber Select series. There's something. I kind of like that, actually. But I'm going to start doing community posts, and whatever Pokemon gets voted on or like where I see the most of, I'm going to do a video featuring them. And this week was Jynx. So we're making a Jynx team. Jynx is pretty cool. It gets a really cool selection of moves with like Expanding Force, Ice Beam, Lovely Kiss is huge, Fake Out, just a lot of really cool tech. And I wanted to try and bring a team here. So we have like a mode with Tapu Lele where we can lead that with Jynx and try and like apply pressure with Expanding Force. They don't have any terrain, so I think we can do that here pretty well. You also have like a rain mode to take advantage of the dry skin on Jynx, so that's an option too. I don't see them having a trick. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Gothitel's there. I think I'm going to lead Tapu Lele, because Tapu Lele actually has taunts. I actually kind of don't mind leading, like, the Jynx Lele here, because they don't have anything solid for that. Yeah, and then they can't apply Fake Out pressure with Incineroar either, which could be pretty good. I think I'm going to bring Glastrier in the back and Kingdra. Yeah, Kingdra. But yeah, if you guys are excited for the video, I hope you hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on Mr. Bagel Bites content. It super helps out the channel and myself. And definitely be on the lookout for the community posts on YouTube there, because we'll be having people vote and do stuff there, so I hope you check that out as well. But with that, let's go ahead and get into the battle, and I hope to feature... Oh no! I didn't notice the terrain. Whoops. How did I not notice that Rillaboom was there as a terrain option? But is it faster? Nope. Faster? That stinks. Okay, so we won't get to fire off our, what do you want to call that? Our Expanding Force. Yeah, Expanding Force, with dual targeting. But we're still pretty strong. Jynx is really quick, too. I think I'm just going to launch a Dazzling Gleam, honestly. Try and go for damage. Or do I want to actually... Ooh... I think I'm going to fire a Psychic into a Zoom. Is it going to Belly Drum? Will Psychic do enough damage? I think we have to kind of risk it here. So Psychic here, and I'm going to Fake Out the Rillaboom because I think we'll outspeed it. Yeah. I'll keep the Taunt in the back. We do know that Lele's faster than Rillaboom since our terrain went up first. So that's something to keep in mind. And if Lele's faster, that means our Jynx is definitely faster, because our Jynx is spec to be faster than the Lele. So that shouldn't be a problem. Actually, withdrawing the Azumarill, I hope it's not into Incineroar. It's into Glastrier, so we're going to get some chunk damage on Glastrier, which is pretty good. So we get this off. Let's go ahead and get that chunky damage. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a crit. Well, that's definitely going to pressure him to decide if he actually wants to Dynamax the Glastrier more now. That would be a tough call. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and max Mindstorm here to try and reset the terrain. The question is, do I want to go for an Ice Beam into Rillaboom, or do I want to try and chunk the Glastrier some more? I think I kind of want to go... Oh, no, we're faster. We're slower than that. So I'm going to actually Lovely Kiss. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to bank on Lovely Kiss connecting here. I'm going to go for Max Mindstorm into Rillaboom, and I'm going to go for Lovely Kiss into Glastrier. That'll be fine. Sweet, so this is going off. Lele's a really cool mon, and I think it's a shame that it's getting the least amount of usage, I think, of any of the Tapus. Maybe Bulu. Bulu might be lower, but I even like Bulu. Bulu was my favorite back during... Okay, we're good. Bulu was my favorite back during Sun and Moon VGC season. I just thought it was so cool. Grassy Glide coming in. Yeah, so that would have about KO'd. So I'm glad I Dynamax there because I want to reset the terrain. About picking up the KO, getting rid of the grass. And then we just gotta hope that Lovely Kiss can... Oh wait, so why is our Jynx slower? And we missed. That's really bad. Heavy Slam. That will not connect now because we are that terrain. I'm actually going to go for... No, not Mr. Fault. We're actually going to go for a Mindstorm again into Glastrier now. And then I'm going to click Expanding Force into Rillaboom. I thought I expect my Lele to be slower than Jynx, but I must be wrong. I guess. Wow, that's still really shocking. I feel like I did. I'm gonna have to definitely check the specs after this game. But we're definitely applying a lot of pressure. So unless he brought Incineroar, which he doesn't have a lot of incentive to do against a team like... Well, actually he does, because it is for Glastrier as well as resisting our moves. Actually, I'm really surprised I haven't seen the Incineroar swap yet. That might happen here, but I guess it's a pretty dangerous swap as well. He's actually Dynamaxing. That's really good for us. Okay. Because if we pick up the KO here, that's an Expanding Force that's solely going into Glastrier. And without Trick Room up, and it's at half health, that's quite a decision to make. Unless that's vested. So a Mind Storm here. Yep, an Expanding Force is going to get to go off. Sweet. Picking up 2 KOs. Good job. I don't think that crit mattered. I'm very surprised by that decision, but hey, more on you for wanting to try and preserve your horse. Because if I hadn't clicked there, and if... Ooh, I mean, like... Could have been dangerous for sure. If it got, like, a boost, but... Without having Trick Room up, horse is has a lot less presence for sure. Colossal. But do you have a... what? Oh, Aqua Jet. Okay, but I'm a lot less afraid of it when it's not Dynamaxed. Oh, he can't priority. Or wait, or does that work only against us? I'm trying to remember that now. I'm gonna Mind Storm regardless into Colossal, and I'll click the Lovely Kiss, and hopefully we'll connect this time. Okay, yeah, I think it gets blocked. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, because it's... Okay, so how it works is Psychic Terrain prevents priority, but only against your opponent's Pokemon. So since he used it on his own Pokemon, Psychic Terrain doesn't block it for, like, no reason. That's gonna knock Jynx to our Sash. Mind Storm coming out. So either it picks up the KO or, yeah, okay, so it'll pick up the KO, which I was hoping it would. I figured it would. And hopefully Lovely Kiss just connects. Yes! Kisses! And now Azumarill is asleep, so it can't really do anything. We do end our Dynamax here, but I don't really mind. I mean, we have Psychic, which we'll go for here, and then we'll just click Expanding Force to cinch the game. Good game, though. Yeah. Powerful lead. It worked better than I thought it was going to when he led the Rillaboom. That was my bad for not noticing that terrain. I don't know how I didn't either. Rillaboom's like one of my favorite Pokemon. I literally have a Grookey sitting on my bookshelf behind me. But yeah, we're definitely going to do another one, possibly even a third, depending on how long the second one takes. We're back up in Ultra Ball tier. Sweet. But yeah, let me know down below, too, what Pokemon you guys would like to see, and then definitely check out the community post, because I'll probably be posting this the day after, or maybe even later in the day of when this video should be going up, which should be, if nothing goes wrong, either Sunday or Monday. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And with that, we're going to be facing Bill. Bill in his Trick Room Sunkeem. Okay. Definitely a lot of threats there. Jynx has a lot less presence in the sun simply because, well, we take damage in the sun. So actually, I kind of don't mind leading, like, Jynx. We could go, like, Jynx, Kingdra, Politoed, and Porygon? No, if they get Sun Up, we're going to need this. And Glastrier? The reason I'm thinking is if we lead the Kingdra, we can swap into Politoed. And if they lead Terrain, we can swap into, like, Horse if we need to. So we have some options. Kingdra's still really strong, too. Matches up pretty well against almost all of their Pokemon. I don't think we need Porygon. I wouldn't mind Porygon or Lele even, honestly, but I think Jynx will cinch it. And I need to feature Jynx since we brought it. And that's all that really matters. Content over winning 100% of the time. If you can get both, though, obviously get it. Yeah, Jynx matches up really well against a lot of their Pokemon, actually, in retrospect. Like, Jynx, it feels like it should be a meme. I love the skateboard warlord that he's got going on there. It feels like it should be a meme, but like with Lovely Kiss, Ice Beam, Expanding Force, Fake Out, it gets so many cool moves. It gets like Helping Hand, so you can run that kind of variant. See, he's kind of like prepared for either either mode that we run too. So now he's set the terrain for us, which is kind of what I was hoping he would do. Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to swap weather? I think I'm going to go for Expanding Force into the Venusaur. Do I want to protect here, though? I kind of do, honestly. Because Expanding Force will hit both Pokemon if Indeedee stays in and tries to go for something. We outspeed unless he swaps to Torkoal. And then we can keep Kingdra. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. Protect Kingdra here. To preserve it for a turn. Because he is Dynamaxing, but he's not swapping. So that's kind of what I thought. But does he max the Indeedee? I mean, I feel like this has to be Venusaur. It is. Yeah. But what does Venusaur target? Like Vine Lash into Kingdra, who's protecting this turn? We outspeed. Okay. Oh, he's actually going for Gleam. And it's fast. I didn't think Indeedee had that much speed. Got a 2-hit KO on Venusaur, maybe 3, depending on Life Orb damage. Max Ooze coming out. I wonder if it's targeting. It's actually targeting the Jynx. So we're going to live that. He will boost his special attack, but I'm really surprised that the Indeedee is fast. How much damage did that do? I missed it. I'm going to go for the Expanding Force here. I think I'm swapping to Politoed. No. I'll stay in with Kingdra, but I am going to Dynamax here, and I think go for Airstream to try and pick up speed advantage. Yeah. Did I must have spec'd Jynx wrong, because we should definitely be faster. Unless that's Scarf Indeedee, which that's just weird if it is. But it could be, I guess. Because I think it is like a 65 base speed unless it's its bigger form. So Jynx does not survive that, unfortunately. So we're going to find out the speed tiers here. Our Kingdra's built for bulk, but we are faster, sweet. So we're going to get to fire this off. Oh, no! How did it take that so well? Ooh, so we're about to take a big Vine Lash. Oh, it's actually going for Ooze. Oh, right, it boosted its special attack. I forgot about that. Maybe he didn't bring Sun. But I definitely think that Indeedee is a choice Scarf. So I'm actually going to go ahead and swap to Politoed here. No, I'll swap to Glastrier. The reason I'm swapping to Glastrier is because I can now swap to... Is there a reason to do that, actually? Because I could swap into Politoed. I actually should have swapped to Politoed here and then Helping Handed to secure the KO, actually. Yeah, I should have swapped Politoed first. It's still a 140 base move. Yeah, I'm going to fire it off into Venusaur again. See if we outspeed this time. Now that we're +1. No, we'll have... Yeah, we should have speed advantage now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not overthinking it. I have the right play. If he brought Sun, I think he would have brought it out already. Here comes the rain. How? Yeah, I definitely spec'd my Pokemon wrong then. My Jynx wrong. Because I think it only has like 85 speed. And it lived that, god dang. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so Kingdra will get a boost here. And we're probably going to go down to like a max... Oh, okay, there's the Vine Lash on his last turn here. And we're whacking Berry, not Rindo? Is Rindo grass? Yeah, I think Rindo's grass. So we're not going to survive that, and Kingdra will take some damage. Lucky now Glastrier can swap in with full HP. And we have one turn left of Dynamax. What I'm going to do here is Icicle Crash the Venusaur and go for a Max Geyser into Indeedee, I think. The reason I'm doing this is just in case he swaps into Torkoal here and like held on to Weather just for a really long time for some reason, and then we'll maintain Weather advantage at least. Yeah. And possibly Oko. Okay, so he doesn't. There's the Follow Me. Venusaur's at +2. That's scary. There's that. It'll pick up the KO1 and DD. We'll take some damage. So Kingdra is almost definitely going down this turn. Yeah, there's the Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Luckily, we will pick up a KO and get a +1 from KOing Venusaur here, as long as this connects. Which, yeah. Alright. It's not 100% accurate. It's 0% accurate. That's unfortunate. And there's Torkoal. Well. Yep. Sometimes just clicking poison works, I guess. So we're not going to outspeed that. I'll go for high horsepower into Torkoal, at least try and pick up one KO. I mean, I should have fired it into Venusaur, but we're probably just going to... Oh, Leaf Storm. Okay, yeah. I think Glastrier is bulky, but not against a +2 Venusaur in the sun. That's super unfortunate. I don't even feel good about that loss. I feel like we were missing out on KOs that we shouldn't have been. Oh well. Good game, Bill. I'll do one more. I'll keep this one a little bit longer. We'll do one more. Alright, I'll check one thing. I'm curious now. Beal. Ah, it was vested. That's why it was living so well. I didn't even think about vest. I thought we were doing like super little damage. Yeah, that'll do it. Haven't seen vested Venusaur in a while, but I mean sometimes it'll work. I can't deny that. Yeah, but we'll fire one more game up, and if you guys are excited for a third battle, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button. Super appreciate it. You guys are beautiful and amazing, and I hope you're having a good night. Let me know how your guys' night is going down below. All right, more Trick Room. Probably Surf Colossal. Yeah, definitely Surf Colossal. I'm gonna go Jynx again with Kingdra. I think again. I think that matches up pretty well against a lot of his leads. Because we can swap in Politoed and then outspeed the Dragapult that'll be using Surf and then hit with Kingdra, securing a KO. Right, because this is the good Kingdra. Yeah, okay, perfect. I think for the last slot, as much as I want to... Glastrier matches up well against Togekiss. I don't think he can do anything to it. It matches up fine, I guess, against the rest of his team. It's slower than everything. He has a Trick Room mode, though, so if he leads Trick Room, I think Glastrier actually is probably the best bet. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably going to work out the best. And if we can get, like, a Sleep Off, that would be really relevant. Because it's 75%, so it's better than Hypnosis and like, Sing, which some Pokemon carry. So it has the same accuracy as Sleep Powder. Yeah, he led that. I thought so. We're leading Jynx Kingdra. They're both purple too, which is kind of cool. So Jynx actually applies some pressure here. We'll swap into Politoed since he doesn't have weather control. And we'll go for a max Wormwind to try and secure the KO on Dragapult. I think he thinks in this instance that I don't have anything to stop him. So I'm hoping he just goes for broke. Because if he does, that would be sick. Oh, he has a fairy type though. If he swaps in Dragapult for Hatterene, which I don't think he brings in this instance, but it would actually work out so well for him. Because it would waste a turn on my Dynamax, he could get attack off with Colossal. Yeah, and be immune to my Dragon move. But that's assuming I don't just try and bop boop Colossal with like Max Geyser, which I guess theoretically I could have done and maybe even should have done. But I think Colossal in the rain and getting rid of Dragapult is probably still better. We'll have to see. He's actually withdrawing the Colossal. Ah, Gastrodon. So he thought that's what we were going to do. Perfect. Yeah, so. Sweet. So this works out really well for us. Because that's definitely what he thought we were going to do. So I'm glad I went for this play instead. Because yeah, I thought the Gastrodon might come in. I would have been pretty shocked if he didn't bring it. But, yeah. Yeah, this is good. So I think we should pick up the KO here pretty freely. Because we'll outspeed. Because you need so little investment with Kingdra to outspeed Dragapult in the rain. It's actually Sash. That's so... there's no way it lived on one, right? That's so huge. I haven't seen Sash Dragapult in a while. So it's Clear Body. It might actually pick up a KO. Oh, it's Phantom Forcing. Okay. So now it's out of here. But we have the rain up, and they can't change that. I'm going to go for an Icy Wind. Because Dragapult will land before Politoed hits. So Icy Wind should pick up the KO here. And then I'm going to go for a Max Airstream, I think. Because I don't think Politoed should outspeed after that. I think it's actually better just to hit with the Wormwind into Gastrodon. I can't imagine that with this team comp that he brought Hatterene. So I feel pretty confident about going for the Wormwind here. And then taking. That way I make sure Politoed doesn't outspeed Dragapult on the off chance that his spec is really weird. Actually withdrawing Gastrodon. Did he bring Hat? Ah, Togekiss. Yeah. I actually forgot about Togekiss. So this actually kind of works out really well. So he goes for the Phantom Force here, which Politoed will lead up. And then we'll get an Icy Wind off on both Pokemon, hopefully. Which will chip the Togekiss for a little bit of damage. And lower its speed, which is actually really good. So now he might not have a way to proc Weakness Policy Steam Engine on the Colossal. We've just put him in a really awkward position, which is really nice. It really sucks that he has so many Pokemon that resist our attacks, though, from our Dynamax mod. Resist or just don't take damage from in general. I'm pretty fine here just going for another Icy Wind, actually. And going for a Max Airstream into Togekiss. The reason I'm doing that is because two of his... Okay. Either he follows me and doesn't take any damage from the Wormwind, or he swaps into Gastrodon and takes 0 damage from the Max Geyser. So at least with Max Airstream, I'm giving ourselves a speed boost, as well as guaranteeing, I guess, some damage. And he's in the rain, so unless he goes for Max Flare, he's not changing the weather, and that kind of wastes a turn of his too, which would be really good for us. He's actually going for a Helping Hand, so we should have gone for the Max Geyser, but I can't over-predict that hard. That'd be grossly underestimating him. We get a speed buff here, so Politoed might outspeed the Colossal now. Lose some HP. Reveal Citrus Berry? Yep. Politoed gets up another Icy Wind. Not doing a ton of damage, but it's some damage. And lowering the speed is also pretty important against Colossal, because in the future, if they drastically increases the speed, there's the Volcalith. So we maintain our weather too, which is really good. Wow, that did a lot of damage. We become surrounded by rocks. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. So I guess the choice becomes, do we want to... Actually, yeah, Jynx is actually huge here now. Outspeeding both Pokemon. And can fire off Ice Beams for huge damage. So we'll fire off a... Actually, we can just, like, fake out Togekiss here, can't we? Fake out Togekiss. Oh, God, do we want to... I want a Hydro Pump so bad. We'll Ice Beam Togekiss. And we'll Hurricane the Colossal slot. Yeah, I can't risk it. Yeah, okay. So he does follow me here. Kingdra uses Hurricane. We'll take some HP damage. No confusion, that's fine. Then we'll Ice Beam. Okay. So we take down Togekiss, which is a really big threat. Here comes the Max Flare. It's going into Jynx, but in the rain... Never mind. You know what? All I read out of that was Jynx survived or killed another Pokemon. So he has Sun Up now, which is bad. And he has Rocks. The Dry Skin doesn't matter because he had Rocks Up as well. So that would have KO'd regardless. Okay, so now we have Glastrier. Not a great Pokemon against Colossal, I'm not gonna lie. But not a bad Pokemon to have in general either. For our last turn here, or his last turn, I think I'm going to double Protect actually. I'll try and wait out his last turn while he's unboosted. And then next turn try and take it out. He does have a -1 in speed still. So I don't think all is lost. But I'm not thrilled to be in our position, I will say that. I'm also curious what Gastrodon does. Okay. And he will have the proc our weakness policy if he uses Vocalith or Flare. He's trying to Ice Beam there. Is he doubling up into the Kingdra slot? Nope. Okay, that's got to be into Glastrier. Alright, we take that pretty well. And that's going to proc our weakness policy. So he's got to respect the Glastrier now as well as Colossal. Kingdra will take some damage. Puts us still over half. Just barely, though. Ice Beam. His water moves will be weakened. Glastrier might outspeed. I'm going for high horsepower into Colossal. I'm actually just going to double up here. And go for Draco Meteor as well, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the right play. I guess we just gotta bank that the Icy Wind actually lowered Colossal speed that much. Okay, so Draco Meteor's connecting, no Protects on his end. Okay, another one might KO next turn if we need to. Let's see the speed tiers. Sludge Bomb. I wasn't expecting Sludge Bomb. Rock Slide, miss. Kingdra avoids. No! That's not the Pokemon that needed to avoid that. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. Unfortunately, we still lose. I believe. We get a Chilling Neigh boost, which is awesome. But, Kingdra will take some rock damage here, which will take us out next turn, and Glastrier will take rock damage. If we had fired that into Gastrodon, maybe we could have won this. Hard, maybe. What's our win con? Is that last turn of rocks? Our win con is either a Draco Meteor securing a KO, or what? Hurricane confusing, having him hit himself, and then Draco KOing? Come on, baby, let's do it. You know what? I'm willing to gamble it. Yeah, 0% of the time. Yeah. Good game, though. Went down to the wire. Jynx got to showcase game 1. That's all that matters. There's a crit. Eh. Alright. Good games, though. But let me know what Pokemon you guys would like to see in the next video. Definitely keep an eye out on the community posts. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down below. Maybe hit that like, subscribe button. If we get 35 likes on the video, I'll drop the rental code in the PokePaste in the description, as well as on the Twitter and Instagram in the description below. So definitely do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, catch you later.